The New York Rangers have been without their top D-man, Adam Fox, for a while now, and he will not be eligible to be coming off LTIR long-term injury reserve until November 29th at the earliest. So we still have at least a week or so until we will see Adam Fox playing again with the Rangers, but he is skating. But the good news is there was a guy who has stepped up and done so in a very good way at the exact time needed, and that is Erik Gustafsson. This guy was signed as a, 6/7th D-man coming into the year. Obviously, he's a good player, and he's been an NHLer for a while now. Almost has 400 career games played. Known as an offensive D-man, can quarterback a power play, really good offensively. But this year, especially since Adam Fox has gone down with the injury, Erik has played absolutely amazing. This guy has been overall offensively, even defensively, I think, has been amazing overall. He has truly been a huge help to this team. And this is a guy who we know he's not known as being a great two-way guy or, a top four D-man, for example. Like he's known as kind of a bottom six offensive defenseman, a good puck mover, can quarterback a power play, that kind of a thing. But I think his overall game this year, it's kind of weird to say for a guy who's obviously, he's not young, but he's definitely not old either. He's 31 years old, turning 32 in March. So to see a guy like this, though, I think, take a big step up like this in his overall game is just awesome to see. Last year, he had a good year under Peter Laviolette with the Washington Capitals until Erik got traded at the deadline to the Toronto Maple Leafs for that little playoff run there, and he didn't have too big of an impact with them, but played 9 games in the regular season, had 4 points. Last year with Washington, though, under Laviolette, had 61 games played, 7 goals, 31 assists for 38 points in 61 games played under Laviolette is honestly amazing. And Laviolette has been known to get a lot out of certain guys, and especially D-man, and clearly, especially Erik Gustafsson, because now we're in back-to-back years where Erik is going to have some phenomenal numbers. Obviously, Erik back in 2018-19 had his career year points-wise, 60 points in 79 games played. But, last year had a great run. Obviously, had, a total of 70 games played, 42 points with the Leafs and Washington. But so far this year, Erik is off to an absolutely just crazy good start. He has 16 games played, 3 goals, 9 assists, 12 points. He's a +5. Only has 4 power play points too. So it's not like he's just getting all of his points off the power play and he's kind of feeding off that and he's not getting much done 5-on-5. This guy has 8 5-on-5 points in only 16 games played this year. So, he has a 0.5 points per game at 5-on-5, not including his power play points too. So he's off to a great start. He's averaging about 19 minutes a night so far this year, obviously being that we're missing Adam Fox. We've been missing Lindgren for a bit, so we've been missing some guys here and there as well. But now that guy's getting healthier, obviously Lindgren's been back in the lineup as of late. And once Foxy does as well, it's just so nice to have a guy like this who can be that amazing power play 2 quarterback even when Foxy's back. But with Fox out, we don't have to worry too much about that because the power play has still been lethal because we have a guy like Erik Gustafsson who's just an amazing player. And I'm not saying he's going to be an all-star kind of guy or anything like that, but he has been truly amazing this year so far and for the expectations. He's still not playing, as good as Foxy, for example, but he has been playing extremely good. And really, Laviolette has just gotten the absolute most, I feel like, possible out of a guy like Erik Gustafsson, who is known, like I said, as being the more offensive guy. I think his overall game has looked really good. Even defensively, Erik has been solid. And, really, he has just been playing great. And it is so nice to see. When he's been being paired with Schneider, I think that is a really good thing to have because you have that more offensive D-man, the veteran guy. He's been around the league for a while now. He can be a great D partner for a more defensive kind of guy like a Braden Schneider. So I think that kind of works out quite well for him as well. And just overall, Erik has been amazing. So hopefully he can have a career year and maybe he breaks that 60 point total that he had back in 18-19 in 79 games played with the Blackhawks, and maybe he can beat that and have a new career high with the Rangers here, which would be absolutely fantastic to see. So far, he's on pace for that, so we'll see what happens there. But with Foxy coming back, he's going to lose a little power play time. Obviously not going to be on that power play 1 anymore. He'll get less ice time overall, so that's going to affect things for sure. But hopefully he can still have a great year. Maybe, I'm sure, can still post at least 50-plus points, at least that if he stays healthy. So, so far this year, Erik has been phenomenal. Taking a look at some analytics here and stuff like that, you're looking at the Corsi percentage and stuff, he's at 58%, which is honestly pretty good. You're taking a look at the Fenwick, he's at 60%. These are just kind of analytical things that kind of show how good a player's impact can be sometimes, and he's obviously doing pretty good this year. In the on-ice goals percentage, he's at 65.6. That's pretty good. His overall numbers as well are just honestly phenomenal. And you take a look at some more defensive kind of things here. He's got a decent amount of block shots as well. He doesn't have too many giveaways. He has 17 block shots, so that's pretty good in 16 games played. He's also got 6 takeaways, 9 giveaways, 6 defensive zone giveaways, which is not ideal. Other than those defensive zone giveaways, though, he has been really good. And I mean, I'm not saying he's been elite defensively, but for what we expected coming into this year, being a really cheap offensive D-man, having him play this good defensive, I think is pretty solid. So we definitely got to be happy with that. But overall, he's been great this year for the Rangers and definitely has really picked up things while missing our number 1 team-man in Adam Fox. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for your daily New York Rangers content. I post every single day. I do not miss a video. So if you're a Rangers fan, this is the place to be. There's no better place on YouTube than this channel. Thank you all so much for watching. And comment down below your guys' thoughts on Erik Gustafsson. Do you think he's been a good player? Because personally, I think he has been absolutely phenomenal in the absence of Adam Fox.